You might be expecting blueberries, kale, or an advertisement for Athletic Greens. None of that is in this video.
Is the future of foundational nutrition. One scoop once a day.
Bit of context, I am a accredited nutritionist. I work full-time for a business and I do about 30 clients per week. I've done so for about 5 years, so I've got a little bit of experience in this field. So today I'm going to give you my top 5 foods for longevity that is always in my pantry and my shopping list. People are always going to encourage you to have a superfood smoothie with blueberries and kale. That is probably around 200 calories. And then usually you're hungry an hour later and then eating the wrong foods. So it is important that you know your calories, your macros, how many calories you're eating in a main meal for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. But we have the best of both worlds where you're getting all those polyphenol antioxidants and benefits from longevity diets, but you're also eating enough fuel for your body. So get yourself a lovely cup of green tea and then let's get through this list. So first up, purple sweet potato. This came famous from Okinawa, Japan, from the blue zones. So these are the longest living civilizations in the world. Predominant carbohydrate source that were consumed by Japanese people in this region was purple sweet potato, or the Japanese sweet potato. So what makes these potatoes purple is anthocyanins. This is the exact same polyphenol that is in blueberries. The concentration of this polyphenol is higher in the potato than the actual blueberry. Anybody can eat a punnet of blueberries. They're not really a main meal. They're more like a garnish on top of a meal. What I love about purple sweet potatoes is that it is a main carbohydrate source. So what I love to do, I either have it like chips or slices in the oven and you drizzle a bit of olive oil on them. And they are the star of the show next to some protein, whether you're vegetarian, omnivore, some tofu, some beans, some chicken, some beef. So if you're shopping at generic stores, you might not see it. Your family-owned fruit shop, they will have a large variety of this potato. And when you get there, you're actually going to see a couple of varieties. You find the Japanese sweet potato, which has purple skin on the outside and then white on the inside. The white skin potato with purple on the inside, and that is the Hawaiian variety. And then you'll have your traditional sweet potato. What is awesome about this is you won't get bored. I like to rotate between all 3 of them. They all have a completely different texture, flavor profile. I encourage you to try them for lunch or dinner. The number 2 on the list is protease fruits. Now these are things like pawpaw and pineapple. These are the 2 main guys. If you go to your chemist and look for digestive enzyme supplements, you got bromelain, which is the protease enzyme in pineapple, and then you've got papain, which is the enzyme found in papaya. You don't need to buy these digestive enzymes. In fact, they're more beneficial if you get it from the whole food, because you're getting literally hundreds of compounds which are beneficial to the body. You've also got minerals, healthy carbohydrates. Don't go buy the supplement. Buy the fruit from the fruit and veg store. What's amazing about these compounds, they've been studied. That's why they're found in supplements. It has a specific effect on gut inflammation. So if you've got issues with bloating or gut discomfort, have a large serving, about 300 to 500 grams of pawpaw or pineapple, and you'll be surprised at the relief it produces. Now, a hot tip: if you've gone out on the weekend and you've eaten something that hasn't agreed with you, or you've just had some alcohol and your gut the next day is just in knots, you're not feeling 100%, I always recommend this to family, friends, and clients, is to have 300 to 500 grams of pineapple or papaya on an empty stomach, even with main meals, and you'll be surprised by the end of the day, your symptoms will drastically improve. Number 3 on the list is naturally fermented foods. Now, this is not Greek yogurt where they put a bacteria in the milk for it to ferment. This is naturally fermented. So things like kimchi, sauerkraut. So these are natural bacteria on the vegetables themselves. You naturally ferment vegetables. These bacteria actually add specific vitamins like vitamin K and B vitamins, making these fermented foods a supplement within themselves. These are very low on calories and they're usually a garnish to main meal. One important thing, if you are not making it at home and you're buying it from your local grocery store, Do not buy sauerkraut that is in a can or in the aisles, because these are pasteurized, meaning they're heat treated, which means they do not have any of the beneficial bacteria. If you're buying sauerkraut, make sure that it's refrigerated, and it will usually say live bacteria. But sauerkraut is one of the easiest recipes to make. I'll link the video of how you can make it yourself. Number 4 on the list, if you were to ask me point blank, Michael, what is the healthiest food on the planet? I tell everyone, it is sardines. People do not get enough omega-3s in their diet. Sardines are always wild caught. They cannot be farmed. They're a small fish, so they have very low levels of mercury. They have high levels of omega-3, specifically DHA and EPA, which is beneficial to the brain. They also contain vitamin D and B12. I recommend, if you don't like it, you can drizzle some honey over the sardines and maybe mix it into a main meal, and you'll be surprised that you won't actually even taste it. And number 5 on the list is black beans. They are a staple in my house. I buy them canned. They're easy to prepare. You're getting about 20 grams of protein for about 300 calories worth, full of fiber. And again, the black color on the black bean, meaning they have a very high amount of polyphenols in them. They're gonna leave you feeling full. They're not a garnish to a meal. They are a main component on the meal, which is going to contribute to your overall calories and your macros. I always encourage people to eat until they're full on the good stuff. Okay, don't be shy to eat on your main meals. Don't be shy to eat a whole can of black beans. If you don't already know your calories and macros, I have my own built calorie and macro on my website. It's for free. I'm not asking for your email or anything. Know what your calories and your macros are and start eating for what your body actually needs. That's the list: sweet potato, papaya, pineapple, black beans, sardines. Add these to your next shopping list and avoid having 200 calorie superfood smoothies with athletic greens. Give this video a like if it helped. I'll see you guys in the next one.